Hi, I'm David Haintz, Principal Global Advisor Alpha. 2.5 decades of advising private clients and running a financial advisory business, and the last 3 years working with advice firms around the world. Some of the key themes that came through in 2017, there are two that are always there. Growth and attracting new clients and managing workflow processes, they're always there. We'll come back to that again shortly, but the other two that came to the fore in 2017 was improving profitability of the firms and also implementing some of the compliance changes that came in through the regulatory framework. So 2018, no different to any other year in the two keys. One is systemising workflow processes and also growth, attracting new clients. As I said before, they're always there. But the other two that are really coming through this year is developing and implementing marketing strategies and focusing on conversion of prospects to becoming clients. Some of the key global trends that we're seeing. Firstly, a move towards evidence-based investing or passive investing. 20 years ago, as an example, in the US, around 2% of money was invested in some form of passive or evidence-based investing portfolio. Today, that's closer to 35%, so that's an undeniable trend. As that trend starts to play out, advisors are focusing less and less on the money and more on goals-based advice. The second trend we're seeing is and they're all related, but the second trend we're seeing is a move towards client centricity, what I call moving from a below-the-line value proposition to an above-the-line value proposition. So moving away from the money to the meaning, from the product to the people, and what their goals and aspirations are. And the third trend, again, all related, is the trend towards value. One of my favourite sayings is that cost is only an issue in the absence of value. So whilst the regulator is making us focus more on costs and fees, and the clients are looking more at costs and fees, the better advisors are focusing more on the value and the value proposition. So one of the trends that I'm seeing here is a clear differentiation between practices and businesses. Those that are running lifestyle-based or non-growth-based practices, which is fine if that's what they choose, or business owners that are choosing to grow their business. A recent survey in the US from Cerulean Associates is that 4% of the US-based firms are controlling 60% of the assets under management. And that's a huge trend, and that's an alarming number. So we're seeing the big are getting bigger. We're seeing more people focusing on moving from a practice to a business, and I guess the examples would be when I was a young boy, the local hardware store's not there anymore, it's now Bunnings, or the local milk bars become Coles, and we're starting to see that play out certainly in the US, and I think that will play out in Australia and New Zealand as well. So on this point of practices remaining practices and businesses becoming genuine businesses, those that are wanting to become businesses or are businesses, there's a clear differentiation between the tool that's being used for production of advice and the tool that's being used for the running of the business. And the best firms have recognised that they need a business tool to run the business and they need an advice tool to run advice. So as an example, if you had a team of say 50 people, you don't need 50 advice licenses. You might need 5 or 10 for your paraplanning team, but everybody needs to be running a client-centric CRM. The best businesses I'm seeing out there have got not only growth, they've got some significant scale and some significant efficiency, primarily as a result of technology.